Salam al Ramadan Mubarak. Inshallah, everybody's having a good Ramadan and a good fasting day today. We're going to start off with a little bit of physics, charging by induction for the physics grade 12 students there. So you could charge by induction, which is a charging type without direct contact, in two ways. So you could use the non-grounding method, which is not as efficient because you don't actually change the charge of the neutral object. You just realign the charges within that object. So, for example, if I take this balloon here and rub it against my hair, according to the electrostatic series, my hair is much more willing to lose its electrons than the rubber balloon here. So it's going to transfer its electrons to the balloon. And when it does that, now I have a negatively charged balloon. This is charged by conduction. Now I have a neutral charged can, and I'm going to bring that negatively charged balloon close to it. And what happens is that the charges in the can realign, and you can see that starts to move even though I'm not touching it. And that's because the positive alignment part of the can is attracted to the negative balloon here, as we can see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ground this balloon. So I'm going to use my finger and place it here, bring the balloon close, and any of the electrons, right, that have built up on one side of the can are now going to flow through my finger because they're being repelled by the negative balloon. And what happens is that now as this can is losing electrons, it becomes more overall positive. And so when I take my finger off and then take this away and I bring it closer, the can being positively charged now moves a lot faster. Look at that, right? Greater force of attraction, grounding by, or induction by grounding. And so the main concept here is that when I didn't ground the can, the electrons just realigned on one side, but the actual charge of the object didn't change. And so the effect, its attraction towards the negative balloon was less drastic than when I grounded it with my finger where the electrons flowed through. And then the can zipped towards the balloon a lot more effectively. So charging by induction using grounding is the way to go if you're trying to charge an object.